And hello, all of my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome to something called DanceTale. So, you guys probably remember when I played Underfell If, and Horror Tale If. This was made by the same exact creator, as you could probably tell. um, I honestly, don't worry, I am planning on continuing. Tell me why. Another episode is in the works. I promise you guys. But I feel like that series is going to be a very long Let's Play. So I feel like why not space out the episodes a bit? So I'm gonna be doing like every other day. You'll be telling me why. Whereas the every every other day starting from now is gonna be a different game. But starting tomorrow and every other day after that, now like now like it's like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I'm gonna be doing Tell Me Why. But for the other days, I'm gonna be doing other games that I really really want to play because it just seems that interesting to me. Anyways, welcome to Dance Tale. Let us wake up. Ooh. All right, immediate music. I really like that. Sunlight warms your skin. A gentle wind carries sweet floral scents that tickle your nose. Your fingers twitch. The ground is soft and cushioned underneath you. Grass and flowers rub against your skin and close with each soft breeze. Barely you open your eyes. A vast open blue sky looks down on you. Puffs of white, puffs of painted white clouds slowly roll through it. Slowly setting up reveals that you are laying in a field of flowers, each varying shades of pink, purple, or blue. They smell faintly sweet, like roses, but you do not recognize exactly what they are. You look down to your bare hands, black gloved hands, white gloved, gray gloved, brown gloved, green gloved, red, orange, yellow. There we go, green! That's what I'm talking about. See, green is my preferred color. I was doing the other options are colors too. So, you, you, you were. What were you doing here again? Your brow's furrow was trying to remember. You were falling. Ooh. Whoa! That was weird. It just opened a new tab and closed the previous one. What the heck? Okay, that's honestly an improvement. I'm not gonna lie. Your head throbs sharply. You clutch your forehead. You try to and move to rub your eyes. Your eyes feel tired. You you fell. You fell from a spectacular height and you don't remember. You can't remember anything about how you got here or where here even is. You can't even remember your own name. Who are you? Why are you here? What how did you survive that fall? Because you did fall, right? Oh, young woman, are you okay? Young man, young person. Young man. Hmm. You turn your head to see a tall, white-furred, humanoid goat creature. Toriel! I already know that's Toriel. Come on. The goat creature rushing over to you. Her brown eyes are wide with plain concern. She bunches up her long, flowy lavender robes to rush over to you. She gracefully kneels beside you and reaches out to cup your head between her soft hands. She turns your head left, then right. Dear, dear, she murmurs, mostly to herself as she examines you. How'd you arrive here? You sigh. You sign that you don't know. Ah, we speak sign language. That's cool. This is interesting. So, because like the last time in Underfell and Horror Tale, our Frisk actually talked. This one just signs with their hands. That's cool. Because, I like the headcanon that Frisk talks in sign language. I like to think that. Yeah. You sign you don't know. She stares at your hands. You sign again, the movement more hesitant this time. I'm sorry, she says gently, but I do not understand you. Are you unable to speak? You nod. You are mute. Oh. The memory comes unbidden. Your right prosthetic leg. I was just say I have normal legs, yeah. Your right leg is stretched out in front of you, and your left leg is stretched out behind you. Both of your arms raised above your head, and you lower them slowly to reach out and grasp your right leg. Both of your arms burn pleasantly from the stretch. Your right arm burns pleasantly from the stretch, but you feel nothing in your left since it's prosthetic. Oh. You feel the burn in both of your arms. Yeah. I don't have prosthetics, honestly. Unless you count teeth filling as a prosthetic. Because I actually did have cavities. I had to get them filled a while back. Tampered hardboard feels cool underneath you. Your thin tights don't do nothing to stave off cold flooring, but it barely matters since you keep very warm once you begin to practice. You roll your hands to stretch your neck. You're a danseur. Stretching and taking good care of your body is mandatory in profession. You never miss a stretch, and you never skip your meals. As you grip your pointed shoes, you hear someone call out to you. Redacted. Is a troop leader, Madame Belfort. The retired ballerina gracefully approaches you on stage. She maneuvers around many other troop members who continue their wind down stretches. However, she can't stop herself from pausing to correct someone's posture with a light tap with her cane on their calves. You watch her approach you, curious of her actions. She had not corrected you during practice, so you can't imagine she's approaching you for a mistake. You are one of the principals of Rune Ballet Group. It's a position you worked very hard to obtain. Doubly so, given your disability. Oh? You close your legs and move to elegantly stand up, mindful of your posture. The last thing you want is to give Madame Belfort a reason to correct you. There's already enough wrong with you. She reaches you at last, and you quell reflexive nerves that rise up under her steely gaze. Your escort is here early and is making a ruckus, she says flatly. Your relief is short-lived once you process her words. Escort? You hesitantly sigh. Madame Belfort stares at your hands for a long moment. Madame Belfort is one of the few other members of the troupe who know how to sign. The madam is multilingual, and DSL is one of the many languages she picked up. You're grateful that your troop leader understands the language, otherwise working here would prove to be difficult. Your phone's text-to-speech can come in handy during necessary conversations, but it slows the conversation to an uncomfortable pace. Many people will give you looks of impatience as you type out what you need to say. It doesn't help that the program's flat voice can be granting to listen to as well. The annoying one is all she says in response to your question. I don't want them creating more of a distraction out front than they already are. Oh, she means your cousin Kara. Oh, so Kara's my cousin in this one. That's interesting. You can't think of anyone else who would come to escort you and aggravate Madame Belfier. I will handle. You sign to her. Good. Be sure to return tomorrow in costume, she says. Okay, you sign quickly. You offer a brief bow before you take your leave. You hurry off the stage into the back rooms to grab your things. The sudden memory disorients you. A wave of dizziness presses upon you. You sway back. Before you can fall back into the flowers, warm arms are wrapped around you. Oh, says the goat-like woman. You look like death. Come with me, young man. You can rest comfortably at my home until you feel better. Your mind spins faster than an airborne pirouette. Your mouth dries. Your hands curl into fists. The more your thoughts swirl like a whirlpool in the ocean, the less strength you have to refuse. Within seconds, your body goes limp, and everything fades to black. You step off the stage, ignoring the glances thrown in your direction. It doesn't matter how long you've been a part of the troupe, those looks will always follow you. In this world, magic is brought forth into reality through music. That is honestly something I can definitely live with. Most humans use their voice or an instrument to play a unique melody to use their magic. Your grandfather has both a lulling, deep baritone voice and a remarkable talent with the trumpet. That is way too effing convenient because I actually used to play trumpet back in band class when I was in school. When he sings or plays a trumpet, you feel like you're being swept away in a beautiful storm of magic. When your cousin Kara plays the flute, all worries melt away and you're utterly entranced. When your mother used to sing or your father used to play the harp, your family is so talented individuals, and you're talented too, just not the same way, not the right way. Your magic doesn't come from your voice you lost, nor from any instrument you can play, but from your body's movement. The movement you raise yourself onto your toes and step forward a little. A different kind of magic is created. You make your own music. You sweep away any in your vicinity with your graceful steps. You're an anomaly. It wasn't always that way. There was a time where you could sing. I can't sing. Play the trumpet, play the harp, piano, violin, viola, cello, guitar, drums, glass harmonica, an ocarina. Honestly, an ocarina sounds fitting for a frisk, if we're going the frisk route. But I'm gonna go and play the trumpet because I used to play the trumpet back when I was in band class, so it makes sense. But something happened. Something, not that you can remember what exactly. All you have are vague impressions, the barest hint of memories consumed by something out of sight. You do remember something. One thing, someone taught you to dance. Someone loud, someone playful, someone quiet, someone gentle. I'm gonna go with gentle. You danced together. You danced together under the sea of stars. He was gentle and warm. He always looked for any excuse to hold you, or nuzzle into you. He had the warmest gaze. You loved him. And then he was gone. You don't remember how or when exactly. To be honest, there are days where you don't even recall his existence or memory of him is vague at best and gone at worst. You try to hold on. You make notes. You focus on the fuzzy thoughts. You sign it to yourself that as you go to sleep each night. It's but it's like trying to keep smoke with your bare hands. Over time, bit by bit has slipped out. Now you can't even remember his name. The smell of butterscotch makes your mouth water. You're no longer laying in a field of flowers. Instead, you are somewhere cushioned and wrapped in warm blankets. You remember a bit more. You think, it's also terribly fuzzy. Your forehead screws up as you try to pull your thoughts together. You were falling. Oh. You sit up with a lurch. Your stomach is tighter than a pretzel. A cold sweat runs down your spine. The sweet smell of butterscotch is nauseatingly sweet to your churning stomach. Your hands grip tightly at the thick blankets tucked around you. Sing-song birds chirp pleasantly outside the cottage window to your left. An cottage! Okay, that is kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of cute. Cute. Credit music collection. Okay. I'm assuming this is probably the only song, so... Barely, you turn to face the window. The flowers bloom brightly outside. The grass and flowers sway with each gentle breeze. With the window kept open, you can feel the fresh air brush against your face. Each inhale of pleasant wind pushes your nausea away. You take several moments to recollect yourself until your head stops spinning and your stomach eases. You slowly relax your fists. You examine the room you're in. The bed is covered with thick pink and cream-colored duvets. You're propped up against a half-dozen matching pillows on the bed with a worn-down white wooden frame. The bed is pushed up against the open window with a picturesque view of the flower field, long flowery white curtains. There's a sage green dresser pressed against the wall beside the bed. There's numerous wooden shelves and in the room, and they with the dresser, are covered in knickknacks, mostly dried flowers, candles, potted herbs. Although occasionally you'll see a small picture of a goat-like child with warm eyes. Azrael! But you can't help but stare at those eyes for a long time. Back of your mind feels itchy. Do you know him? Shoving off the blankets, you swing your legs over the bed and stand up. Your balance feels off for a moment, but you're back on your feet. The horizon tilts your vision and you tuck forward. Thankfully, your reflexes kick in and you catch yourself. You leave the room through the warm white wooden door. You enter a long hallway that spreads out right and left. On your left, you can hear a woman humming to herself. More than likely, that is the direction that your savior is in. There are a few rooms between you and her. Enter a room right under the hallway. I feel like I should probably save. Which one's the save option? Ah, this one is. I'm just gonna call this Richie. Yeah, just call it Richie, it's fine. Enter the room far right end of the hallway. Enter the room near your immediate right. Let's go one by one. Let's enter the room on the far right. Lavender and vanilla tickle your nose as you enter the room. It's a large bedroom with a king-size bed and pale purples, baby blues, and white blankets. There are half a dozen pillows neatly propped up on it. There's a folded quilt at the end of the bed. On either side of the room, either side is a nightstand, one with a lamp, one with flowers. The wooden window on the left of the bed is wide open, and you see not only a field of flowers, but a tiny garden surrounded by thin fencing. There is a dresser to the right of the bed, and opposite of the bed, next to the door, is a dainty white wooden writing desk. One by one, left nightstand. It's empty. Okay. Right nightstand. Ooh. Inside, you see a small book titled Jokes, Puns, and Pranks for the Class of Comedian We All Aspire to Be. Read a passage. What did the fish say when it swam into a wall? Damn. I'm assuming it's filled with similar jokes of other jokes of a similar caliber. Two women are standing on a wind farm. One asks, "What's your favorite type of music?" There says, "I'm a big metal fan." I want to laugh at how incredibly good that joke is, but it's also at the same time pretty weird. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. You put the book down. Writing desk. Most of the desk is covered with half-written letters addressed to someone named Azrael. Hey, there we go. Immediately in the story. You politely ignore them. However, you do find some kind of poem? It's on embossed paper, leading you to conclude it has some importance. In despair it lies, a spell so grim, yet a heart in pieces holds its whim. To lift the spell that clouds the start, find solace in a broken heart. You wonder if it's some kind of famous poem. I don't know, but I'm gonna copy that poem. I feel like I'm gonna save that for later. Lavender and vanilla tickle your nose as you enter the room. Okay. Return. Room to my immediate right. You step into the floral printed tiled room. It is small, smells like vanilla, and has a sink with a mirror to your left. Okay, so this is the bathroom. Gotcha. It appears to be a bathroom, although you find it strange that there's no toilet. Look at yourself in the mirror. It's you! It's you. Despite everything, it's still you. Pull the curtains back on the shower. You see a white bar of soap with lavender pressed into it, along with several larger bottles of shampoo, conditioner on a shower rock. The vanilla smell must have come from the shower. You like the smell of vanilla. You don't like it. Smelling things give you a headache. I think the smell of vanilla is fine. Uh, wash your hands? I guess. You peel off your gloves and set them aside. Then you turn on the faucet and place your bare hands under the warm water. You dry your hands once they've been thoroughly washed. You, you then pull your gloves back on. All done. Okay, return. That's the bathroom. Room opposite of you. This is a child's room, except it's far too tidy for any child to be presently living in it. It has a small bed off to the right. The bed is tightly made so not even a single crease can be seen. There is a nightstand with a night light next to it. At the foot of the bed is a chest of toys. Beside the nightstand is a writing desk, and to the left of the door is a wall-to-wall bookcase. This room is much brighter colors compared to the gentle pastels you've seen in this house. There are little decals of musical notes placed around the room. From their spacing and pitch, they read a song similar to a waltz. Examine the nightstand. You open the nightstand. Inside you see a heart-shaped golden locket. Ooh, this is going to be very important. First, I'm going to take the locket. You take the locket. You notice that it has hinges, but you see no way to open it. Curious. You put the locket around your neck since you have no pockets. Look through the bookcase. You see the storybooks mixed with music sheets. A lot of storybooks look unfamiliar to you, but there are a couple you recognize. Archetypes of a hero saving a beloved from a greater threat, knights who go on dangerous quests to save their kingdom, and misunderstood prodigies learning to make friends. The spines are worn. The owner of this room must have been a very avid reader as a child. Investigate the chest of toys. It's full with plushies, plastic action figures, and props like toy knives and toy shields. You're back in the hallway. Okay. Enter the room to your immediate left. This turns out to not actually be a room, but a linen closet. The shelves are filled with towels, a couple of first aid kits, spare robes, and shoes. Alright, go down the hallway. You step down the hallway, passing many family pictures on the wall. Most of the pictures seem to be predominantly feature a goat-like child in some of the background of the images. You see a castle, a throne room, and glimpses of a city you do not recognize. Where are you? It's a curiosity. You do not recognize any of the environments from the images. You certainly cannot recall any castles left standing after the Great War. The last monarchy was disbanded decades before your birth. Exiting the hallway, you enter a cozy living room. It's a splash of whites, creams, with pops of pastels, purples in between. It is a wall-to-wall bookcase, 2 armchairs, a white brick fireplace, a basket overflowing with pastel yarns, and not knives, crochet needles. Humming comes from the kitchen on the opposite end of the living room. You cross the carpet and step into the dainty kitchen, with many hanging dried herbs, and the woman from earlier humming to herself as she moves around. On the open windowsill above the sink is a large pie. It smells of butterscotch and cinnamon. Butterscotch cinnamon pie? Honestly, I want to try making one. I want to see if it actually is that good. We're back into our memories again. You tuck your pointe shoes in your bag and zip it closed. The backpack is empty, save. The back room is empty, save you. Normally, you would change out of your clothes before you leave, but since Kara is waiting for you and the madam wants you gone sooner rather than later, you decided against it. Besides, you like your outfit. You feel most comfortable and confident when you wear it. Your tights are black, gray, white, transparent, brown, coffee-colored, tawny, cream rainbow, pastel rainbow, neon rainbow, red, crimson red, was that watermelon? Orange, bony, yellow, spring green. Okay, wait, what greens do they have? Spring green, sage green, just green, aquamarine. Oh, I can press space to change it. Okay, that makes it much easier. I'm gonna go with spring green. And your long sleeve I'll go with short sleeve. Short sleeve leotard is black, gray, white, brown. Okay, it's probably the same options. Okay, what goes good with green? I kind of want to make it green and yellow because that's the color of my soul, I believe. For any of you who are wondering, this is what my soul looks like. Editor, if you could put a picture of my soul there, thanks. That's great. Anyways, you wear a matching cropped sweater over top. A matching sweater over top. An off the shoulder cropped sweater over top. I'm gonna go a blouse over top. A cropped poet's shirt over top. Yeah, I'll go with that. Your shorts, booty shorts, sweatpants, loose pants. I'm gonna go with shorts. They are. Let's make them white. Just to match my soul. Why not? You're wearing matching bow with leg warmers, matching leg warmers, arm warmers, leg and arm warmers. I don't think I need both. I think just leg warmers is fine. Or you wear nothing else. Actually, you wear nothing else is fine. Yeah, nothing else. It's comfortable, practical, and you know you look good. You straighten up and smoothly hook your bag around your shoulder. All set. As you make your way out the door, you are stopped by Alex. Alex is a danseur in the troupe. They joined a year before you, and usually play the main role of the plays. Usually being the keyword, because this time you're the main lead in Swan Lake, Nutcracker, Giselle, Romeo and Juliet, Sleeping Beauty, Coppelia. I don't think I've ever actually seen any dances for any of these songs. Except for maybe Nutcracker. I've seen that one. Let's just stick with the usual. Let's just stick with Swan Lake. That seems fitting. But trust me, if Ave Maria was an option, I would totally pick that. It's a position you labored to obtain. When Madame finally chose you, you were beside yourself with pride. I'm so happy to see you. I can't believe I've been gone for 3 whole months. Sprain's just the worst, you know. But stars above, I hear congratulations are in order. Oh, I thought I was misreading the sentence. It says Alex, their smile wide. You got your first major role. You nod. I knew you'd get it one day. They say. It's in a later jovial tone. They say, of course it's when I didn't even audition because of my sprain. Oh relax, I'm only teasing. They say, you should be proud of yourself, honestly. If it weren't for your issue, you would have had a leading role ages ago. Alex continues on, unbothered. But that just makes it doubly amazing, right? In spite of they gesture to you. You did it. Way to be such a role model to represent unfortunates like yourself. Hey, we should take a picture together to celebrate. There you are! Lily shouts a familiar voice of your cousin Kara, who both of you and Alex turn to look at Kara. Your cousin approaches you in a couple of strides, casually drapes an arm around your shoulders. Their red eyes glitter with ill-concealed annoyance as they glare at Alex. Come on, we don't want to keep the old shit waiting. Alex's expression scrunches up in confusion, clearly caught off guard by Kara's hostility. But we were just going to take a pic. Isn't a prop of your social media, cuts in Kara. Come on, let's go. Excuse me? You don't have the ability to respond when Kara pulls you away. Kara grumbles crossly under their breath as the two of you exit the theater. Honestly, who does that prick think they are? In spite of I'll show them a You playfully tap against Kara. Alex didn't have malice in their words. Their ignorance and pity did not upset you at all. While their pity rubbed you the wrong way, it's not worth getting Kara involved. You don't want Kara to get in trouble. Alex isn't even worth a second thought. It's not worth getting Kara involved. Kara's eyes narrow as you sign. They let out a frustrated groan. You're too saintly. Apathy is not the same as being a saint, you sign. Kara makes another annoyed noise. It might as well be. You shouldn't let people get away with treating you like that. Alex had no malice. You point out. Alex sees you as a prop for their online image. They don't see you as an equal. Your hand's still. You want to sign more, but you can't find the words. Kara's not wrong, but it's not like there's anything new. Outside of your family, no one else sees you as you. Especially when they see the red glow of your soul, orange, yellow, green. I would say my soul glows green, because like my soul has like green on the outside of it and yellow and white on the inside. So I'm gonna go with green. Oh, look at it! That's so cool! It's nearly shattered. It's in its nearly shattered state. By all accounts, the day your soul shattered, you should have died. No one has ever survived such a devastating damage to their soul in all of written history until you came along. You kept your life, but you lost your voice, and you think something very precious to you. Kara pokes your cheek. Alright, I won't do anything, so stop looking so mopey, they say. Their red eyes look you up and down. Otherwise, I won't let you have any of the surprise. You take your head curiosity. Kara grinned. Caught your interest? Good. It's the only single greatest thing imaginable. It's butterscotch cinnamon pie you signed? Kara gasped. How did you know? You've been obsessed with it for as long as I've known you, you sign. Your movements exaggerated and playful. You smile teasingly at your cousin. It's called having a taste. A taste for what? Monotony? Don't discredit my loyalty to butterscotch cinnamon pie. You hold up your palms in a gesture of surrender. You blink. You're back in the kitchen. Your stuffy mind marginally clear. Yes, you remember you were at practice. Kara came to take you home. Grandfather unearthed something, and then... Good, you're up, says the woman. The goat-legged woman turns to face you with a gentle smile on her face. Her lavender robes swish freely as she turns. Her warm brown eyes narrow as her smile crinkles her gaze. My name is Toriel. You greet her as you do. Toriel briefly turns away to rummage through one of her white wooden kitchen drawers. She pulls out a small pad with a pen and offers it to you. After a moment of hesitation, you accept it and write, "Hello, thank you for helping me." Oh, good. You have the same written language, she says. What is your name, child? You look down the notepad. Nothing comes to mind. Scrutinizing through your memories, only to find a fuzzy spot where your name is. You shake your head as you write down you don't remember. Oh dear, she says. Do you remember how you got here? You shake your head. That's even more concerning. We must find the doorway that you came through, she says firmly. If you wish to rest here, I can explore the area after dinner. Where is here? You're in the mirror. Something tickles the back of your mind. It's... Toriel mulls over the thoughts for a moment before she explains. Where monsters live. Monsters? The word makes your thoughts itch like a swarm of butterflies circles your head. It's not a safe place for a human like yourself, she says. Another reason you should return home. Why isn't it safe? Toriel shakes her head. She doesn't want to answer that. Doorway? Yes, that's the only way to enter this area, she says. You must have come through one to reach this area. To reach here. You slowly shake your head. Do you remember how you came here? You can't be sure. You shake your head again. The memory of falling could have been a dream after all? If you don't even know your name, how can you be certain of anything? Your troubled expression speaks volumes. Toriel offers you a look of understanding. This land is closed off. You must have come through a doorway. It doesn't happen often, but every now and then one will generate here. It is my duty to guide visitors back to the doorway and usher them home. You tilt your head, an unspoken question of why. Toriel smiles in response. You don't think she wants to you don't think she wants to answer that. You thank her again for the hospitality. You don't need to thank me, young one. Now, how about a slice of pie and some tea? Do you like your tea sweetened or unsweetened? I like sweet tea. You have to drink tea? You actually don't like tea at all, but you don't want to be a bother. But you have no idea she has anything else to drink. I kind of like drinking tea, honestly. Like it is one of my favorite drinks. I'm pretty sure Grey Earl is one of my favorites. Yeah. Toriel neatly slices you a slice of butterscotch salmon pie and makes your cup of tea. Your, sto- your stomach gurgles loudly, eliciting a dainty giggle from the monster. She cuts down her own slice of pie and takes a seat beside you at the kitchen table. Once we're done eating, I'll look for the door. She says reassuringly. You'll be home in no time. You write out an offer to help. Oh no, young one. Please stay and rest. Your complexion still does not look good. You can't deny that your mind is fuzzier than a sea of cotton balls. It was a struggle to stay balanced when moving around. You nod in agreement. Please write your response. Toriel beams. As she promised, once you're both done eating, Toriel leaves the cottage. You meander back to the bed, and you woke up and collapsed. You hope your memories will return to you when you awaken. They do not. You stay in bed for several long seconds, as the thoughts are fleeting as foam on waves. You endeavor to recollect them, to organize them, to put them in place, to do anything besides lose them, but you fail. It's like chasing a drop of ink in deep, murky waters. Your face screws up in frustrated contemplation. They're there. They're right there. You. Arms around. Oh. Purple eyes? Maybe? Do you think you remember that? You can't be too sure. Your memories of... Your memories are elusive bubbles. You know, gripping in bed all day won't help. However. You force yourself out of cozy blanket. Your fingers run through your hair. It's not dyed. One natural color. You don't want to damage your hair. It's perfect the way it is. You're too lazy to keep up with the maintenance required for dyed hairs. It's perfect just the way it is. It's a fine. Yeah, I'll go fine. Straight. Is there a regular brown? Deep mahogany brown. Brown. Yep, there we go. You need to style it. It's too long to leave loose. A ponytail with a yellow ribbon. Ballerina bun. Yeah, I'll just go with the ponytail. Because that's like the easiest way I could think of. Bun. Oh, I forgot I could press space. Where is it? There's so many hairstyles. Damn. That's a lot of customization. Probably one that could rival a Bethesda game. Ah, there we go. You mess with your hair for several minutes to ensure it's just right before you head out of the room. You'll search for Toriel first. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna leave this episode of DanceTale here. This seems like a very fun story already. And I really can't wait to see more of it. So yeah, fortunately, I am going to be doing 2 Let's Plays again at the same time, just alternating back and forth between them, which I think is fair enough in all honesty. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a